everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I just finished wrapping an amazing Branding Your Business on Purpose webinar. I'm so excited about today's class. It was the first round and it went great. Anyway, today's video is one that I'm also really excited to talk about today, and it's something that I once went through as well, about 3 or 4 years ago, when I first discovered that I wanted to pursue other passions besides the one that I was actually currently pursuing at that time. So the question that I want to propose to you today is, have you ever wondered what would happen if you actually walked your own path and not the path of someone else? Do you have a passion that you've been hiding in secret for months or maybe years, or for as long as you can remember? Well, that's what I want to talk about today. Secret passions and secret talents that you may have that you've just not revealed to anyone because you're afraid, or you might be afraid of just stepping out and wondering what people may think of what you really want to do. The top reasons why people hide their life passions can be a lot, and the ones that I have written down for you today that I want to talk about. The first one is fear, and I'm sure you knew that before I even said it, right? But fear of the unknown and the unfamiliar is one of the top reasons why people hide their true life passions. And by fear of the unknown and the unfamiliar, I mean, if you're in a current situation right now and you've been doing the same thing day in and day out for as long as you can remember, you probably can't even wrap your mind around thinking what life could be like if you were to do something different from what you're doing right now. And I think it's a natural feeling to have whenever you're stepping into something new or something that's uncommon. And that passion that you have buried down on the inside of you is uncommon because you've never pursued it. So that's one of the reasons why you have hidden it inside for so long. The second part of fear is fear of other people's opinions. That's also something that we've all struggled with in more than just this area of our lives. We all always want to please other people. Well, at least most of us do. We want to please our parents. We want to please our children. If you have children, we want to please our partner. So we're always trying to please people. So whenever you step into something that they're also not familiar with, you're afraid of what they may think. So that's another reason why you've hidden your secret passion for so long. The last part of fear is fear of failure. We've also always feared that maybe we could fail, or we would fail at this thing that we've had buried down or hidden for so long. We're afraid that the worst thing that we can think could happen will happen. So that's also another reason why you've hidden your true passion for so long. The second top reason why people hide their true life passions is because they are, at the end of the day, they're settling with their current situation. They're in the back of their mind always thinking about what they can lose if they were to step out of the box. So the fear and settling with your current situation are the top reasons why people hide their true life passions. And I want to share a story with you about this same situation and this same topic. I have had quite a few of my friends reveal to me secret things that they've always wanted to do as far as career, and that they've never actually pursued it for lots of reasons. Reasons could be lack of family support, just fear that they don't really know how to pursue it, and they just feel stuck. They don't feel like it's worth revealing because they don't know which way to turn, which in the end they feel like they'll fail at it if they don't know what to do with this passion that they have hidden and buried deep down on the inside. So it shocked me with one specific incident where I had an associate who came to me and said that she'd always wanted to be in the fashion styling business, which shocked me because, as most of you may know, that's where I started. Before I even started my own business, I wanted to be a fashion stylist. So it kind of shocked me that this specific associate never said anything about it after all these years when that was something that I had actually pursued at one point. So I use that as an example to say that there's so many people walking around with things that they really want to do in life, but they're afraid to say it. They're afraid to pursue it. And we need to stop being afraid, and that's really why I wanted to do this video, to let you know that there are ways that you can move forward and reveal that passion, not for other people or not to other people, but to yourself first. How do you reveal your secret passions? Well, the first step, as I talked about in my book, 10 Effective Ways to Start Your Business with $0, before you share your passions with anyone or before you even start pursuing it with anyone, first ask God to show you what is your purpose. Because you want to always align what you're passionate about with your purpose, which means what are you supposed to do with your passions that could change the world. So you want to make sure that you ask God first. That's the first thing that you have to do before moving forward. The second thing is, once you begin doing this and finding your purpose, research is a must. You must research and learn as much about what you want to do in life as you can, because research is the key to finding out about that passion that you've had buried down. Right now, you probably don't know anything about it, so you want to learn as much as you can, because you'll want to learn how to perfect whatever it is that you're doing in life, whether it's your career, your passion. It should all just line up, and you want to learn as much about it as you can. I want to share another example with you about how I was able to start revealing my secret passions. Growing up, I'd always had a passion for clothes, fashion. You know, I was the girly girl. I was always into shoes and just clothes in general. So I'd always wanted to do something in the fashion industry. I just wasn't sure what. So I went through my 4 years of high school, and I graduated, and I went to school to major in business administration. That was my first major. And I don't know how many of you have changed your majors a million times, but I changed mine twice, actually. And I went to school first for business administration, and then I ended up taking a couple of years off of school before I decided to go back. And I went back to school to be a nurse. Now, if you know me, you know that might be a little far-fetched, and you probably can't understand why I went to school to be a nurse. I don't know either. But I'll tell you the underlying reasons why I went for that specific career route. Money. I knew that when I graduated high school, I knew that when I graduated college, I would have a job. No matter where I went, I would have a job. But deep down, that was something that I was not passionate about. I did not wake up every day jumping up and down about being a nurse. And so I eventually dropped out of school, and I moved back at home with my mom. And just naturally, the fashion passion that I had for that came back. And once I, started doing the research, I started reading books about that specific career path. I like breathed it. Like, I was obsessed with researching it because that was really what I was passionate about. So I, stayed up all night, all day, and that's all I researched was fashion styling. I read books, I read blogs, and I was literally obsessed with finding out more about this passion that I had. So I researched and I researched until I landed several internships, which eventually took me to New York City. And New York City was where I birthed my company, Eloquence Enterprises. So I say all of that to say, you have to learn as much as you can about the things that you're passionate about, because once you start learning, the doors will start to open, and you'll then realize what next step you need to take. So I hope that this video has ignited something in you and has revealed to you that you need to stop sleeping on your passions, because you don't want to keep living life doing things the way that other people think that you should do it, because it's your life and we all have a purpose. So we need to start walking in it and aligning our passions, the things that we love to do, with our purpose, the things that will help change the world, because it's totally possible, and I believe in each and every one of you that you can do it. So I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please share it with your friends, give it a thumbs up, and make sure to comment down below. I look forward to speaking with all of you soon. Have a good, blessed, and effective day. Bye-bye.